Smiling is how you share joy and happiness with the world. So when our children needed orthodontic treatment, we wanted them to have the best experience possible, which is why we chose Crystal Orthodontics. The personalized braces and Invisalign treatments fit easily into our active schedules, and the care we received was outstanding and even fun. Their new smiles are amazing, and Crystal Orthodontics definitely earned our trust. There's nothing better than seeing our kids share beaming, confident smiles in all of life's moments.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome into the home opener for the 2025-26 campaign. Menomonie Mustangs girls basketball alongside Storm Harmon. I'm Chad Zutter. We're bringing the broadcast here this evening. Coming up in our pregame show, sponsored by Crystal Orthodontics, we'll talk with head coach Tyra Swanson. We'll get ready for tip. We'll kind of go over keys to the game as well. Tip a little ahead due to the impending weather here tonight, so we'll be tipping off in about 5 minutes. For now, we'll step aside. We'll hear from Tyra Swanson on the other side. Be back right after this word from our sponsors, Mustangs TV.
Smiling is how you share joy and happiness with the world. So when our children needed orthodontic treatment, we wanted them to have the best experience possible, which is why we chose Crystal Orthodontics. The personalized braces and Invisalign treatments fit easily into our active schedules, and the care we received was outstanding and even fun. Their new smiles are amazing, and Crystal Orthodontics definitely earned our trust. There's nothing better than seeing our kids share beaming, confident smiles in all of life's moments.
Back on Mustangs TV, joining us head coach Tyra Swanson for the Menomonie Mustangs. You guys just a couple weeks into the season, one game in, practices. Take us through your team here early on in this campaign.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure each other out. You know, it's early basketball. We got hopefully all of our jitters out for the first game against Regis, but we're a young crew again this year. We have 4 returners from Varsity, 2 starters that are returning, and then we have 3 freshmen that are brought up to Varsity. So we're young. We're still trying to figure each other out, play together. But our main focus this year is really, at least the first couple weeks here, has just been on defense and playing really good defense and letting that translate to our offense. And hopefully we're able to see a little bit more of that tonight.
Yeah, speaking of young, I mean, you look at your roster, just a couple seniors, a collection of juniors, and then you got a sophomore and 3 freshmen on the roster. So it's not dominant by any class at all. It's a pretty good mesh of 4 different classes on that varsity roster. You know, until you get into the BRC season, early January, take us through kind of your month and a half with, practice starting mid-November. What do you accomplish with a young team before you get into that conference season?
Yeah, like I said, we're just trying to establish early on just our concepts that we want to be playing with, how we want to be communicating with each other, and just really building the foundations. So later on, we can just continue to build off of the foundations that we set here early on. Again, like we're really focusing on our defense right now. We want to play fast. We want to play pressure, aggressive defense. And so just getting those concepts in their head and our press that we do too, it's new for quite a few of them. And so just like reading each other off of that has been kind of the key to what we're doing early.
I talked to some of the new names we might not have heard at all last year. You said only 4 returners this year. Take us through some of those players that we're going to see at that varsity level this year that we didn't see last year.
Yeah, so we have 2 returning starters, are Reese Barfnick and Jordan Ullman. Expecting to see a lot out of them this year, building off of their minutes that they had last year. And then another senior that we have is Caitlin Dunbar. She was on JV last year and varsity this year. And then for the junior class, we have Emmy Marlette and Gracie Miller. For them, we're looking to have knockdown shots and go-to defenders for us. And then another junior that we have is Emmy Gomez. She was on JV last year and is now brought up to varsity this year. And then for our sophomore class, we have Maya Rumsas. She stepped up into the starting lineup this year. She did a really good job boarding and crashing the boards and finishing around the rim. So we're looking to her for that. And then for the freshman class, we have Ayala Hilson, Lauren Ullman, who's Jordan Ullman's little sister, and then Mari Ramirez.
Well, in the pregame show here, again sponsored by Crystal Orthodontics. Let's look at the other side of the court, the other team, the opponent, the Lakeland Thunderbirds, a team that's been good for quite a few years. Tell us what they look like on tape here. Not much to look at probably early on in the season, but tell us what you know about them.
Yeah, we know that they graduated a large senior class last year, but when you look at their roster, they're really like junior, senior heavy this year too. The juniors and seniors I don't really think got a ton of minutes last year, so I think they're still trying to figure each other out as well, similar to kind of where we're at. They did play 2 games this past weekend at a Beaver Dam tournament. We were able to see a little bit of that, and I'm hoping that our run and jump can kind of pressure them to get turnovers, and then that creates our offense.
We appreciate your time here in the pregame show. First game of the season at home, and good luck this evening. We'll see you the rest of the way.
Thank you.
We'll continue on the pregame show, again sponsored by Crystal Orthodontics. You're watching Mustangs TV.
Smiling is how you share joy and happiness with the world. So when our children needed orthodontic treatment, we wanted them to have the best experience possible, which is why we chose Crystal Orthodontics. The personalized braces and Invisalign treatments fit easily into our active schedules, and the care we received was outstanding and even fun. Their new smiles are amazing, and Crystal Orthodontics definitely earned our trust. There's nothing better than seeing our kids share beaming, confident smiles in all of life's moments.
Back with you here at Menomonie High School, just in time for the wrapping up of the PA announcement here and the national anthem. So we'll send her over to our PA announcer for that, and we'll be back with the starting lineups and tip right after this.
Now, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your hearts for the recording of the national anthem.
Back in here for this non-conference home opener for the Menomonie Mustangs. Brand new season. Both squads look at the Lakeland Thunderbirds. They played just 2 games. They're 0-2 so far. Menomonie 0-1, just 1 game under their belt. So somebody's going to come away with their first victory of the season here tonight. Storm, I saw you get the starters up on the scoreboard for all the viewers. We'll run down the Menomonie ones here to start. 5'7" junior number 1, Gracie Miller. 5'8" sophomore number 4, Maya Rumsauce. A 5'7" junior number 23, Emma Marlette. 5'9" junior number 24, Jordan Oman. And a 5'9" senior number 44, Reese Barfnick. The Lakeland Thunderbirds, they're going to go this way. They just finished up on the floor. as their last one is just being announced here. Senior number 2, Sloan Timmerman. Senior number 12, Molly Jorgensen. A junior number 20, Savannah Chemnitz. A senior number 30, Sophie Wiechek. And a senior number 40, Ava Evenhouse. And we're still waiting for our camera person to show up here. We're going hopefully, I might have to run it here. Be multi-talented here, Storm. So why don't I work on that a little bit and tell us, give us kind of keys to the game. You got a bunch of notes there. Let's go through those.
Yeah, I was able to talk with Coach Swanson a little bit before the game here, and she kind of hit it ahead on the pregame talk here. New group, a lot of young faces here that are going to be able to see in the floor from a court time standpoint. A lot of inexperience, right? So Omen girl, Jordan, she comes back with a lot of minutes, has played a lot of varsity basketball, probably really comfortable, and same with Barfnick. But the rest of them, it's a lot more expectations going to be put on them. The standard really hasn't changed for Coach Swanson of how she wants them to play. Tempo will be a big factor, I think, in tonight's game. I'm watching a couple of the games of Lakeland. They played two very talented teams in Cuba City and Racine Case over there. But you can see the tempo kind of get at them a little bit. Menomonie opened with Regis. Again, I think they're number 1 in Division 4. Very talented team. Tough opener for any team to start your season. So both are going to be already a little bit tested, and we'll see what the clash of styles are here between the two.
Yeah, Menomonie in your home whites, Lakeland in the road blacks, and everybody wondering, this game originally set for 6 o'clock here. Due to the impending snowstorm and the long ways Lakeland's got to go. They got a couple hours home as that ball's knocked out of bounds. Stay with Lakeland. They moved it up here half an hour, and we started even a few minutes before 5:30, the original moved up time. 5:22 our official tip. So we're going to get home time for dinner tonight there, Storm. Not normal on a normal night.
Fans out there might be able to check out the hockey game later tonight, too. I think they have their home opener.
Yes, they do. You're right. Yeah.
You're going to see a lot of even house for Lakeland tonight. Very talented. Actually was on the starting lineup the last time I coached the basketball game a couple years ago. They've had some really talented teams the last 6 or so years. Nice pass.
Barfnick trying to get on the board, and she does. A good feed there from Omen.
But that's what Coach Swanson's wanting right now, right? She wants our defense to fuel our offense, us moving our feet, getting in the passing lanes, creating deflections, and being able to push it and go.
Lakeland was in the Beaver Dam Classic, I was told by one of their assistant coaches, and played a couple games just last weekend. Menomonie opened with Regis, ended up losing to them quite handily just a little while ago. Last Friday, I think, was their opener.
Yeah, you ever been to Beaver Dam?
I have not.
So our girls, we actually used to play in that holiday tournament to start off our season because the competition is unmatched. Some of the best teams in the state are there. And if you don't show up, you can get it taken to you. But it just gets you really tested probably going into conference play in December.
Barfnick misses the open 3. Their pass out is going to be turned over. The steal there by Evenhouse. Kind of just stepped right in the passing lane. And we got a camera operator. All right.
Kate's on the camera.
Kate's on the camera. All right, that'll make my job a lot easier now. Trying to dual purpose here, Storm. 3 attempted there far side. Doesn't even touch rim there by Wiechek.
And you'll see probably pretty much traditionally man from Menomonie again this year. Our staple is full court pressure, making the opponents feel you. Lakeland on the other end, they're probably going to try and get into a 4-out, 1-in. Some nice big dive and duck-ins, trying to get some post touches down low, especially with Evenhouse.
Yeah, we'll see man-to-man here. We've seen it on both sides, man-to-man here from Lakeland. We saw it from Menomonie so far as well. Nice give and go. Not able to make it there was Rumsauce, but she'll go to the free throw line here. The sophomore on the putback gets fouled.
Really nice find by Jordan there. And I think a lot of attention this season is going to be on Jordan, how to contain her, keep her in front of you. The more of a willing passer she is this year, it's just going to create more opportunities on the offensive end for her to get her shot.
Our free throw sponsor this year, Bills Distributing. First one there by Rum Sauce off the mark. Crystal Orthodontics is going to be our halftime pregame show and postgame show sponsor. 24/7 Telecom, Advanced Electrical and Mechanical. Dairy State Bank and Shields are commercial sponsors. 1-2 goes Rum Sauce with a friendly roll off the back end on the second attempt. And Menomonie looking to cause a turnover here in the backcourt. Almost does there. Almost a travel from Evenhouse.
You see the first freshman on the floor right now with Mari Ramirez popping on there for Coach Swanson.
As a turnover, the travel steps before the ball left her hands from Wiechek. Now we saw, looking at that roster here for Menomonie, all grades represented. Freshman, sophomore, junior, senior.
Yeah.
And 3 freshmen, a couple sophomores, one in the starting lineup. That sophomore tossing a 3 there on Rum Sauce off the mark, and rebound Evenhouse, and then she throws it right through her teammates' wickets, and that was a bullet that close. Watch out. So 3 turnovers early here for Lakeland.
If I'm Menomonie right now, too, let's get to the rim. Let's keep putting pressure on the rim. I think we can get a lot of those outside shots throughout the game.
Almost knocked away. Good job by Omen to keep the basketball in her hands, and she'll look to use the pick, tries to split the defenders, quadruple teamed out to the 3-point shooter Ramirez, air ball, put back Omen, no good. Looked like there might have been a little body, but definitely clean up top there, but no call.
Good ball pressure there.
Been a low scoring game. Another turnover, 4 now for Lakeland. Menomonie still trying to capitalize on these miscues from Lakeland, haven't been able to take advantage. Up top, the southpaw comes up short and ball out of bounds. And boy, you can tell this first couple minutes of this game, you can tell it's early season, Storm, no question about it. Turnovers, not shooting the ball particularly well here on either side. Points are hard to come by right now. Omen a nice job, and she'll drop it in.
Yeah, and it's an odd school day, right? The girls didn't have school today. Early start with the game time. So just a lot of things that you're playing with that. Try and knock some of that rust off.
You've seen her go zone there with that last possession. Good defense there by the freshman Ramirez to alter the shot. And here comes Menomonie off the miss. Ramirez trying to 3 far side. Rim miss. Rebound to Lakeland. Still looking for their first points. Lakeland still unsuccessful.
Let's go.
And Menomonie looking to push the ball, but no numbers there. Omen will run the offense. Looks for a screen. Pops a 3. Too much. Long rebound. Grabbed by the Mustangs. With the rebound there was Gamez. Or correction. Make that Marlette. Jumper in the lane. No good by the sophomore Rum Sauce. And Lakeland comes again. Boy, these teams right now, I don't know about you, Stormer, they look gassed.
They look gassed. We haven't had a whistle for 3 minutes.
They look like they could take a break any time now. Layup there puts Thunderbirds on the scoreboard by Chemnitz. And it's 5-2. And Jordan Omen traveled there, and I think that might have been a fatigue travel right there. Just looking to catch your breath. We have some subs here for Menomonie. Omen, the younger sister of Jordan Omen, Lauren Omen, seeing her first varsity time here tonight. Also checking in as Gamez for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Lauren gave some really good minutes at Regis, I thought. Pretty heady ball player. Young, going to get stronger, and just reps, right, with these freshmen that Coach Swanson has up. It's just going to be reps and time that you have to give them.
Tough jumper at the free throw line there, attempted by Evenhouse off the mark. Rebound Omen the other way. She'll get it to her older sister. She'll go off the top of the key, a little up and under. Maybe one too many steps, got away with it, however, and then was blocked by Evenhouse. Don't leave the, what does the coach say? Never leave the ball, right? And that's taking advantage of it there was Chemnitz with her second bucket. Any good defensive coach will tell you, never leave the basketball. Jumper in the lane, Rum Sauce.
And that was good there, right? Just a little give, nice screen coming off the screen. Again, I think you got to see some secondary action with our offense right now. We've had a lot of quick shots, one-pass shots, but let's try and get some cutters, some back doors, screen away, a little ball screen action.
Omen in the corner, guarded by Evenhouse. Looks to get a screen. She'll drive down the lane, a little contact, no call. Kick out off the miss.
Nice board.
Rumsauce can't come up with the make, and another offensive rebound, and then a turnover on the travel. But I'll tell you, Menomonie, a lot of second chance opportunities right now, just not able to get many shots down. But I got to think right now, attempts is probably 2-1 Menomonie right now. They got a lot of second chance looks. Menomonie back into their man-to-man here. Laid off the full court just a moment ago. And jumper knocked down there by Wiechek. She's got 4 of the 6 now for Lakeland. And the corners checked into the game, Dunbar. And inside the freshman, Ramirez off the mark on the short jumper. It's been an up and down game, very few stoppages. We only have 2 fouls so far. We're almost 7 minutes in. So these teams, as laying that one up was Wiechek again. She's got 6 of the 8 now. These teams have not got breaks here so far in this game. This has been an up and down game as they're turning the ball over as Gomez, her third, or I should say team's third turnover. Barfnick back in.
Yeah, I'd like to see us get a little bit more organized in our transition and our breaks. I think that's probably causing a little of the uncertainty for the ball handler there of what to do. If we can kind of hit our landmarks, get a little bit wider with our runs, it just makes the picture clearer for our girls. Ball pressure by Jordan there.
A good screen to get her off of there, so Chemnitz could bring the basketball up the floor.
Up.
Now almost a turnover there in the backcourt. Is good pressure here by Menomonie, making Lakeland really have to work the offense here. Boy, tough shot. Good defense by,
let's go.
Help side defense, I should say, there by Gomez. Underneath, a little scoop shot by Omen off the mark. In transition, ball knocked away. Omen will save it, but she ran out of real estate. So it'll stay to Lakeland.
Good for Emmy to get back there. I think got a deflection there.
I see some new assistant coaches here for head coach Tyra Swanson this season. Eric Harmon back. He was on your staff for quite a while, took a year off. He came back. Jason Jacobson also coaching the football team as well. He's on as a varsity assistant, so Tyra Swanson a little bit of help this season that she didn't have last as far as numbers go. Inside, dropping it in was Evenhouse, her first bucket here tonight. Omen on the wing. She'll put it on the floor into the lane. Has to kick it out. Open 3 near side, Marlette. That one will rattle out. And not a second chance opportunity this time for Menomonie.
Yeah, a quick release.
That is pretty. A quick release, and that was pretty. Evenhouse will knock a 3 down, and that'll be a first time out of the game by head coach Tyra Swanson. We'll be a break right after this. Mustangs TV.
Smiling is how you share joy and happiness with the world. So when our children needed orthodontic treatment, we wanted them to have the best experience possible, which is why we chose Crystal Orthodontics. The personalized braces and Invisalign treatments fit easily into our active schedules, and the care we received was outstanding and even fun. Their new smiles are amazing, and Crystal Orthodontics definitely earned our trust. There's nothing better than seeing our kids share beaming, confident smiles in all of life's moments.
Back with you here, Mustangs TV. 13-7. Nice run there by Lakeland. I think it was, 13-4 or 7-4 at one point. A 9-0 run here. Lakeland has led. Now officials getting together about something here. Officials tonight, Danny Korber, Brent Christensen, Jeremy Lane. Making sure they got the timeouts right.
Yeah, Lakeland called it. You could see Coach Massey was the one. He came out on the court, and I think
I called it wrong. I just assumed. I didn't see it. I just assumed it was head coach Tyra Swanson. But you're right. The other coach, Levi Massey, called the timeout. And
so you know, Levi Massey used to be the former boys coach here for basketball.
I did not.
So,
but I'd probably find it in the record book.
Yeah, right before Coach Riley.
Okay. So a little Menomonie roots here.
Yep.
Open three, Barfnick in the corner, nothing.
Nice
Omen the
scrappy ball.
put back too much, and another chance here for Menomonie. Boy, they've got a lot of second chance opportunities here tonight. Their offensive rebounding A+ tonight. The offense of that offensive rebounding just has to improve.
There we go.
And that'll get them to the free throw line there. Gracie Miller. Rumsauce, the only person on either side here tonight to attempt free throws. But Rumsauce with a pair upcoming. Again, all free throws sponsored by Bills Distributing this season. And do you have a...
Do have one.
Any replay? We can take a look at that after the free throws here. But first one there is off the mark for Gracie Miller. Don't have a sponsor yet for our replays, but when we do, that's still open. Anybody interested in sponsoring, let's contact Athletic Director Matt Riley. And we'll have a sub here before that final free throw. As coming in here is Ramirez for the Mustangs. So the Southpaw Miller, second one, does go down. Mustangs 2 of 4. Our camera helpers tonight, Kate Schofield, Mariah Butler. Tag team in the duties here this evening.
Oh,
almost looked like a travel there.
I think we're at 10 right now.
Pretty
Chad.
close.
10.
Real close. Oh,
baby.
yes, you called it. Yeah, just beforehand. The official, Jeremy Lane, must have heard you from up this far here.
That's habit there, Chad. Normally I'd start saying 10 when we hit the 6 mark just to make them speed up a little bit, too.
Well, it worked from this far away, not on the sidelines anymore, but still can sway those guys a little bit, it looked like, on that one. Omen now, top of the keys, double screens to work. She'll try the first one not there, try the second one. Off for Ramirez, she'll get the ball knocked away. Good job of saving it was Omen, also helping Miller.
Great extra hustle.
Omen, boy, tough defense there as Lakeland knocked the ball kind of right as Omen was about to shoot. But it will stay to the Mustangs.
See if we can get a bucket here, right?
I need something. Haven't had a field goal in a long time if you're a Mustangs fan. The only point scored here in probably the last 5-6 minutes has been a free throw by Gracie Miller. Lakeland's defense has been good, and Menomonie has had many opportunities. A lot of second chance looks, too. It just can't get one to go down. Miller, there it is. Gracie Miller hits the three, getting off the schneid, and right back in the game, down a bucket. Lakeland looking to push it against this press. Nice spin move in the lane there by Chemnitz, and she'll draw a foul for 2. And, we're going to try to do a replay here.
What am I hitting?
We got to hit that one right there. BF, nope, right above. There we go. We'll go into the replay. And
I think I got it here.
We'll go for these free throws. We'll take a look at it. That last three-pointer by Miller.
Yeah, nice movement without the basketball there for Gracie.
Chemnitz first free throw off the mark. First free throw is attempted by Lakeland here tonight.
But yeah, that was all created. Jordan got downhill, 2 feet to the paint, sucked in the defense, and Gracie moving without the ball, ready to knock it down. That's nice to see.
Rumsauce will get the miss on the free throw. And then on the push, a kick by Lakeland will keep it to Menomonie.
No one on Lauren. Oh.
Omen out top to Miller. Setting up a play for the younger Omen, Lauren. She'll launch one. Heel miss. And a rebound there by Lakeland. Menomonie right in the face of the rebounder. They weren't able to draw the turnover, but boy, this backcourt defense has been good for Menomonie here tonight. There's a steal by Omen. She's got nothing ahead of her. Easy transition layup for her. She'll take her down. So 5th turnover here for Lakeland. They started turning the ball over a lot, and they went a while without one, and then that last one led to Omen
Good hustle
Easy
there
lane.
by Jordan, and you can tell early in the season too. Like when you're in a run and jump, you're away from the ball. We try and get to that midline mark. If we're off the ball, she probably was hugging her girl a little bit too much. Give it another 2 weeks, she's probably right on that midline, and that's a pass that can't be made by Lakeland.
Yeah, great spot
There we
to
go.
trap right there, and another turnover. As I think the official pointed down to the court, I think she stepped out of bounds with her foot before Gracie Miller actually knocked the ball out of bounds, so a turnover Thunderbirds.
Right in front of some of the boys. They just got done with the scrimmage earlier today. Boys varsity and boys JV against Chippewa Falls McDonald.
Yeah, I think December's pretty heavy with the boys' home schedule, and then we turn over more to the girls' home in January. But we'll have both, again, all season Mustangs TV. Every home game for boys or girls basketball will have our production here. Ullman's shot is blocked. Here comes Lakeland the other way.
Oh, win it.
Oh, and then
Good
another
hustle.
turnover there. Ullman, another easy lay-in. Gotta like those buckets as a coach. When you get easy points like that, it makes winning a lot easier. That's that half-court, or I should say full-court press will do that sometimes, as Gracie Miller, a nice job of knocking it away.
Yeah, and that was, again, one of the big keys for Coach Swanson is having the defense fuel the offense here. Get those easy points in transition, but just creates nice energy for your team.
Yeah, Thunderbirds, a couple subs here. One of them a freshman, Carmen Instador, excuse me. Get the other one just in a second. That was Brittna Chemnitz, another freshman with the basketball.
Good high hands. A lot of deflections, too, the last 4 minutes for the Mustangs. Getting in the pass lanes a little bit, playing with high active hands, making it a little bit. There's another one.
Now there's another one. That ball has stolen here is
Get wide, get
Mustangs got to have, I mean, out of these 8 turnovers by Lakeland, I bet you 5 are steals. Unfortunately, Menomonie gives it right back with their 4th turnover. And Barthnick will check in. To the bench will go Miller and Rumsauce. Also into the game here for Menomonie is Marlette, one of the starters. Ball knocked away again, but you talked about it. There's been a lot of active hands here for Menomonie, Storm, and a lot of I mean, if you don't get a steal, but just hands in the passing lanes, hands on the basketball, and Lakeland has really had to earn their points here tonight. Looks like I think we might have a little blood on one of the Lakeland's players. That's Timmerman, a senior, and so officials are going to give him some time to just put a Band-Aid on it and let her come back in. Trainer coming to the help there of Lakeland as well. And again, this game originally scheduled for 6. So if you're just tuning in right now, waiting for the pregame show, we're almost done with the first half. 6 minutes left here. And
Watch the looper here and see they got Mari back. That's good.
back to action. We check with the basketball for Lakeland. He'll bounce it underneath there to Timmerman. Timmerman, a jumper in the lane. Barthnick, good defense, and she'll grab the board as well. Up ahead to Ullman in the corner. Ullman up top, Barthnick. Barthnick down the lane, tries to split a couple defenders, a little up and under. Tough shot. Wasn't able to get it go. Lakeland really made that a hard scoring opportunity there for Barthnick.
Yeah, I'd like to maybe see Reese either pull that initial shot when she's wide open or a one dribble and rise up. They're long. They're strong. It's going to be tough finishing in traffic against Lakeland.
Marlette knocks away the backdoor cut, and that is going to be a turnover off of one of the Lakeland players. Rumsauce back in. Barthnick will take a break. Chemnitz in for Instador.
And honestly, I think Menomoni's done a pretty decent job holding their own in the post right now. I think that's an advantage Lakeland has, but they just haven't had many clean passes into the post to really capitalize on their size. We need a better pass.
Yeah, I was going to say that with the pass to the bucket, that's probably an easy lay-in for Ullman, but A little too wide. Ullman gets it back, top of the key, down the lane, splits a defender, off the glass and in. Ullman now leads all scorers with 8.
Pushing the ball there a little bit.
Underneath, easy bucket here for Lakeland. Not able to convert. There was Jorgensen, and here come the Mustangs the other way. When you break the press, that's what you get, but you got to convert.
One more, swing it. One more, swing it. Ooh.
Ullman now, right side. Thought about going to the baseline, but she'll bring it back out. Get it back. Swung over to her older sister, Jordan Ullman. Reset. Mustangs in between the circles now.
Yeah, looking for a quality look here.
Marlette back out. Ullman pops a 3, top of the key switch. Ullman with 11 of the 20 for the Mustangs.
We'll say that's a nice quality look right there.
I would agree. Very good quality
That way,
look.
Lauren.
Steal there by Lauren Ullman, the freshman, underneath
Kick out.
the Marlette.
Let's hit another
Kick
one.
out, Ullman. Can she do it again? This time short.
All right, let's get a good look.
And that's 10 turnovers now for Lakeland in this first half. A second chance opportunity. Ullman a little off balance and just threw it up. And we're going to have either a tie-up or a reach-in. We're going to have a tie-up. It's going to be a ball to Menomonie. And Timmerman not happy with that call for Lakeland. I think the officials are got to square something away here before we get back to action. Not sure what's going on here, but
Confusion. We'll take the ball.
yeah. Oh, Lakeland was in the. Oh, I got you. I didn't even notice it. Yeah, wrong team underneath. So Menomonie jumps in as they should. That tie up.
There we go.
It's a back Marlette. Elbow jumper. Heel miss. And on the rebound over the back. Well, no official over the back call, but we'll just call it a push there on Ramirez to give it back to Lakeland.
She's going to be a really nice athlete as she develops. For a freshman, strong, can get up.
Yeah, you got to be. I mean, if you're head coach Tyler Sons, you got to be happy about the future with all these young players. You got, sophomore Rumsauce, in the starting lineup. Ramirez and Ullman as freshmen.
And great numbers coming with her 8th grade class. I think there's almost 3 teams in our youth program for her. And then the 7th and 6th graders have pretty solid numbers too. And a lot of girls that are going to be the sisters of older girls, which usually, as a former coach, you love that because usually they've been around the game a little bit more.
Even also put back the miss, and you know what? Those younger ones are sometimes a little stronger too because they've been pushed.
They got to hang on there.
On the baseline there, Marlette to Ullman. To the other Ullman. Lauren Ullman will try a 3. Rattle miss. Marlette the putback. Gets the friendly roll. And her first bucket here tonight. Mustangs, biggest lead of the game, 7. Will be knocked out of bounds. Under 3 to go here first half. Good thing. Always nice when that scoreboard bot works here, Storm. We don't have to do anything with time and score, timeouts, all that stuff. That's automatically fed right from our scoreboard here.
Yeah, you and Joe did a good job hanging on during football this year.
Yeah,
some tough games.
We had some challenges with, when you go on the road, you don't know what to expect sometimes. Sometimes it's not compatible with what we have. And it's always nice when you're at home because you know it works. another turnover, Lakeland. That's their 12th here in this first half. Menomonie finally started to take advantage of those turnovers.
Yep.
Starting to make some buckets and got some easy buckets off those turnovers.
See, Chris Schron still got those good hands out there doing by the scores table. Able to snag that ball.
Another Menomonie name down there doing the official book is Bundy, too.
Yes, Coach Bundy. A lot of star power down there right now.
3-point attempt, far side. Miller, that one will miss the mark. Ullman the putback. Yep.
Just relentless, right? That's what you have to be. You have to be a little scrappy if you're a little undersized, but use your quickness to your advantage and just play hard.
I'm really impressed with the offensive rebounding here from Menomonie in this first half. I mean, they have got tons of offensive rebounds, and big reason they're up by 9 points right now, I would say, is the offensive rebounds. Drive right side, tough finish for Evenhouse. She'll get it to go. She now has 7.
Yeah, just a really nice ball player.
Excuse me, make it 9. Missed one there. 2 3-point rum sauce, too much.
Another
Loose
one?
ball,
Another one?
still on the floor, and good job. Miller is going to get it, and then he's going to get fouled.
Great hustle.
Neither team really close to bonus at all, so we're not going to probably most likely see any bonus free throws in this first half.
Yeah, and then if you're Coach Swanson, too, if you get a bucket here, staying aggressive with your pressures, whether it's the 1-2-2 or your run and jump. You got fouls to give. You can get up a little bit more. I think the officials are doing a nice job of letting both teams play a little bit, especially early on in the year, right? You can get pretty ticky-tacky pretty fast.
Yeah, Levi Massey and one of the officials there, Brent Christensen, talking about that last foul call there. And that last foul, I think, was on, I thought it was on Chemnitz. They got 24 up there, but there's no 24 for Lakeland right now. So I'll get that corrected at the scores table. Omen fouled on the layup attempt, and she'll head to the free throw line first time here tonight. Against all free throws sponsored by Bills Distributing. Our other sponsors here were Crystal Orthodontics, Shields, Dairy State Bank, 24/7 Telecom, Advanced Electrical and Mechanical as well. And first free throw there rattles out. We did mention boys and girls basketball will be on Mustangs TV, all home events. I failed to mention all wrestling home events as well will be broadcast here on Mustangs TV. Second one by Omen drops in. Mustangs now 3 of 6.
Favorite shot in basketball right there.
It's hard to beat, that's for sure, Storm. I would agree with that.
And we are probably even more biased with how we play because it allows us to set up our defense in the full court. Oh, there we go.
That was an easy lay-in there for Gomez. And Mustangs really pulling away. First double-digit lead, and another. Oh, not a turnover. I thought that might have been a turnover, but it was off of Gomez. So stay to Lakeland. Lakeland this first half, their struggles have no question been ball security. 13 turnovers here in this first half. And Menomonie early on did not take advantage of it. In the second half of this first half, they have.
There we go.
And there's another. Number 14 in this first half for Lakeland. Head coach Levi Massey kind of giving that calm down signal, and I'm sure that's something he'll address with his team at halftime here is ball security, taking care of the basketball, trying not to turn it over as much. And when you turn it over that much, the chances of scoring obviously drop drastically, and your chances of winning as well do not increase at the least bit.
Yeah, defensively good high active hands, and then high side on the low post there, squeezing those passing windows. Looking like the Packers defense I heard against the Vikings, right?
Jordan Ullman's going to get a rest here for the last minute of this first half. She doesn't come off the court much. She plays a lot of minutes to Ullman here for the Mustangs. Has done that since last year. She played quite a bit as a freshman as well. Marlette will drive baseline over to Lauren Ullman. Long three, a lot of time to look at it. Rattles out, rebound to Lakeland, and then a tie-up.
Great effort.
This time it'll go to Lakeland, but boy, the Menomonie Mustangs defense just been relentless in this first half. Really causing some struggles and some pain here for Lakeland. They get a little frustrated with those active, happy hands. As checking back in here for Lakeland, going to be Chemnitz and Evenhouse.
So still in a little 1-2-2 look here. Right there, like the trap there.
I got it, and they will foul Will Menomonie near midcourt. They got fouls to give. This is a good time to be aggressive. Try to get a quick, easy bucket if you can get a turnover here.
And we got no girls with 2, right?
Yep. Yeah, I don't think there's any foul trouble. I haven't got that far yet. Early on in the season for us too, Storm. I can't keep the fouls I should.
Just drilling you here.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Emmy.
A D here by Menomonie. There's a steal. Great job of stepping in the passing lane. Run sauce. See if she can reward herself on the other side. Almost turns it over, and we'll call that a turnover right at the end. No shot going to be tossed here, but boy, Menomonie, 5 turnovers in the first half. Lakeland, 15. Big reason the Mustangs are up by 10. We'll take a break. Be back with our halftime show, sponsored by Crystal Orthodontics, right after this.
I've been serving the community for 37 years.
25 years.
30 years. Just over 22 years.
Every day, people go to work not only for themselves, but they go to work to help the community and to help the members and businesses in it.
We're not just an internet company. For businesses, we have data center services. We offer home technology solutions, anything related to technology that might impact your daily life, we can provide it for you. I've been serving the community for 37 years.
25 years.
30 years. Just over 22 years.
Every day, people go to work not only for themselves, but they go to work to help the community and to help the members and businesses in it.
We're not just an internet company. For businesses, we have data center services. We offer home technology solutions, anything related to technology that might impact your daily life, we can provide it for you.
High-deductible health plan, opening a health savings account at Dairy State Bank will allow you to save tax-free dollars to pay for a long list of health-related services allowed by the IRS. Dairy State Bank HSAs are serviced locally and work like a regular checking account. You can use a debit card or check to pay for expenses and access your account through online or mobile banking. Visit DairyStateBank.com to learn more about HSAs and online or mobile banking. Dairy State Bank, banking on relationships. Member FDIC.
Back with you here at halftime. Our halftime show sponsored by Cristo Orthodontics. And anybody, any sponsors interested in joining here in the halftime, or I should say halftime, any sponsorship at all in this winter season, talk with Athletic Director Matt Riley about those sponsorships. We're just starting this, our first broadcast here of the winter season. Boys and girls basketball, wrestling, all those home events will be here on Mustangs TV. Menomonie hockey will also be on Mustangs TV as well, but those will be automated huddle live streams that will just kick right on there to Mustangs TV. So you can watch quite a few different things here on Mustangs TV during the winter sports season. We'll talk about this first half, Storm. Mustangs up 10-27 to 17. They were up 7-4 to start, and then a 9-0 run by Lakeland. They actually took the lead. I think it was 13-7 at that point. Yep. Since then, it was all Menomonie. And I think a big part of it was they finally started to take advantage of those turnovers. Thunderbirds, 15 turnovers in that first half. And some balls started dropping down. Hit some three-pointers, got some easy buckets off those turnovers. Good first half for Menomonie overall. For Lakeland, probably I would say head coach Levi Massey probably talking to his team. We talked about right at the end of the first half. Ball security, probably trying to take care of the basketball as well. But give me your thoughts, and then we'll run down kind of the numbers.
Yeah, I thought around that 9-minute mark, the tempo really shifted a little bit. I think both teams are kind of feeling each other out the first half of that first half. As that tempo changed, our hands got really active defensively, creating a lot of deflections, squeezing the passing lanes, but that just got us into transition. Get some easy buckets. Jordan got some layups. But what that does for our girls, it's kind of rinse and repeat, right? It just keeps the whole system kind of playing where the game continues to stay fast for us. But that's partly because our girls took really good angles and we didn't foul. The game didn't get choppy there for a period of time. And if you have really nice athletes like Menomonie does right now, it allows the game to free flow and at least allows them to actually be playing nice open space which offensively the space started to clean up a little bit again. But it just kind of took place with the shift of tempo and just playing some solid defense that led to some really nice opportunities for us offensively. I would imagine Lakeland's going to come out here, try and get some post touches, try and really get the ball in even house's hands. She's a really nice ball player, especially if she gets the ball going downhill with her right hand. She's a tough girl to stop because she's, 6'1". Menomonie doesn't have too many girls about that size that can move like her. But if I'm Coach Massey, I'm probably looking to attack Menomonie a little bit that way. He's traditionally a man guy, so I don't know if he'll come out and see any zone and maybe just give a little wrinkle to Menomonie, change up there. But he's also like Coach Swanson. When you got young teams, you got a fight of you chasing a win or you trying to build something right now. And if you're going to put your hat on being a man-to-man defensive team, well, this is a great opportunity to continue to work at that. And so those are those little decisions that coaches have to make at certain moments of how you want to continue to attack the half. And I think Coach Swanson, too, like you can see the foundation of run and jump, a little of the 1-2-2. But for her, she's probably talking to them about offensively creating space, having nice lanes, looking for that extra pass. There's been times where we've gotten 2 feet to the paint, made nice kick out, and it's probably one more to get that wide open look that we want. Right now we're probably shooting a little bit too soon, but she's got to be pretty happy with what the girls did that half.
Yeah, let's run down how we got to those numbers you see on the scoreboard here. 27 points for Menomonie. It's 4 from Grace Miller, 3 from Rumsauce, 2 from Gomez, 2 from Marlette, 14 from Jordan Oman. She is the leading returning scorer from last year. So right around her average last year. She averaged just over 14 last year. She's at that at halftime here of this game. Barfnick chipped in 2 as well. Mustangs turned it over 5 times. They were 3 of 6 from the free throw line. For Lakeland, 2 from Chemnitz, 6 from Wiechek, 9 from Evenhouse. Lakeland, we talked about it, kind of the big story of the first half for them. 15 turnovers. Free throw line, they were of 0 of 2 from that free throw line in the first half. Didn't see neither team in any type of foul trouble at all. So both teams, that's definitely good news. Menomonie, if you're going to play full court press, every game of all year, you're going to have games where you got foul trouble, and you're going to have to deal with that. Not tonight, but good to see that here for both squads, neither of them in foul trouble here tonight. Anything else to add, Storm, before we take a break and be back with second half?
No, looking forward to another half of basketball here.
All right, we'll take a break here on Mustangs TV. Again, our sponsor, Christo Orthodontics. We'll be back right after this.
Smiling is how you share joy and happiness with the world. So when our children needed orthodontic treatment, we wanted them to have the best experience possible, which is why we chose Christo Orthodontics. The personalized braces and Invisalign treatments fit easily into our active schedules, and the care we received was outstanding and even fun. Their new smiles are amazing, and Christo Orthodontics definitely earned our trust. There's nothing better than seeing our kids share beaming, confident smiles in all of life's moments.
I've been serving the community for 37 years.
25 years.
30 years. Just over 22 years.
Every day, people go to work not only for themselves, but they go to work to help the community and to help the members and businesses in it.
We're not just an internet company. For businesses, we have data center services. We offer home technology solutions, anything related to technology that might impact your daily life, we can provide it for you. I've been serving the community for 37 years.
25 years.
30 years. Just over 22 years.
Every day, people go to work not only for themselves, but they go to work to help the community and to help the members and businesses in it.
We're not just an internet company. For businesses, we have data center services. We offer home technology solutions, anything related to technology that might impact your daily life, we can provide it for you.
Back with you, just about to start the second half. It'll be Menomonie's basketball that they begin the second half with their 10-point lead. And same starters here for both sides. We see Timmerman, Jorgensen, Chemnitz, Wiechek, and Evenhouse for Lakeland. Miller, Rumsauce, Marlette, Ullman, and Barfnick for the Mustangs.
Looks like man-to-man, nice cut, nice.
16 now for Jordan Ullman. Great first set there for Menomonie coming out of the locker room, and now 12-point lead there, largest, and a turnover again. Boy, that's been the story here tonight. This Mustangs full court defense. Just
run the same thing again.
Just being very effective.
No, they're going to.
One-on-one here, Ullman trying to take her defender. Evenhouse, you're right, she can move there for that size. Did a good job here. Ullman could not get around her.
Yeah, I was fortunate to coach against her when she was younger, and just you could see then that she was a heck of a basketball player. Did a lot of things that made their team really good. Plays the game the right way.
Ullman does get around Evenhouse this time. Nice stop jumper, can't make it. Gets her own miss, however, and Mustangs another opportunity. Boy, we're over a minute in. I think Thunderbirds have had the ball for, 2 seconds?
Yes.
This has been a lot of time possession here for Menomonie to start.
These are the possessions that are backbreaking if Menomonie's able to get a bucket here. Just get a quality look, squeeze the time.
And it's a lot harder on your fatigue when you got to play defense for this long versus offense. Ullman will chuck up a three. That one misses, and we're going to have a foul on the rebound. So it'll stay to Lakeland. Now they're going to get 11. I don't have an 11 on my roster here.
Maya, she must change jersey. A little blood on her jersey, maybe.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
I'm going to go with Zimmerman's elbow maybe got on her a little bit. Or Timmerman, right?
Yep. So that's her first here for Maya. She was 4 in that first half. So let's get that updated here on the score sheet.
Big block out good.
Lakeland miss. Here comes the Mustangs. Barfnick, corner 3 in transition. Off the side of the iron, and Rumsauce will have to be careful. She almost picked up another one there on the rebound.
Good push by Jordan there. Nice space by Reese. I think that's a shot that you'll see that's going to start to get knocked down a little bit more as the season goes on and you get those reps underneath your legs. Cutter.
Now looking for Ullman. Wasn't really there. Good job. Barfnick will reset in between the circles.
And you can see right away the picture's a lot cleaner for Menomonie. Just better space, creating good looks.
Gracie Miller tries a 3, but that will hit the stuff behind the top of the backboard. That will be Lakeland's basketball. And coming in, Ramirez here. A full court press here for Menomonie continues. Been effective so far.
And I think they kind of have in their back pocket, Menomonie, where they can start denying that inbound a little bit more too. Usually when you start to get teams tired in the second half, we like to pull that action out a little bit.
Another turnover now for Lakeland. They're nearing 20 on the game at 17.
If you're Lakeland, you'd like to create a little better angle for a bounce pass there. Those have been tough passes to get over the top of the Mustangs right now.
Engineering the offense here is Ullman. Far side here to Ramirez, looking for a cutter, not there. 3 minutes in. Ullman 2 points scored so far in this second half. And Rumsauce trying to make it 5, but that one will rattle out. It's going to stay to Menomonie. And triggering it in is going to be Jordan Ullman, the junior. 2-year starter now, Ullman. 3 years on the varsity roster. Top side, Miller with the basketball.
Traffic go.
Looking to use the screen there. Ullman, she'll kick it out, and shuffle of the feet is going to cause a turnover there from Rumsauce.
And that's where the learning will take place with this team, right? Because for Maya, these are new minutes for her too. You like to keep that space for a nice catch and shoot there instead of kind of reacting and getting your feet unsettled.
Menomonie still with the pressure. Even in the half court, it's really tough defense here for Lakeland to battle against. Nice cut baseline there. Good help defense. Going to have to swing it around here again. Lakeland inside to Evenhouse. She'll be double teamed. Kick it out to Chemnitz. Now Lakeland up top to reset the offense. Evenhouse jumper. Free throw line down. Evenhouse now with 11.
Oh, Tim Duncan turning face there. Size you up and knock it down.
Now the pace a little slower here in the second half to start. Ramirez almost traveled there, but then she'll turn it over. And it will stay to Lakeland off the jump ball. Coming in here, Lauren Oman for Menomonie. Also checking in for Thunderbirds, Chemnitz, the freshman.
It's going to be interesting to see which coach flinches first here to call that timeout, because I think both groups can maybe use a little reset, get that second wind underneath you.
Yeah, we saw them. They were gassed early in that first half just because there was such a long stretch without a whistle. As Oman will grab that turnover, kicks it over to her younger sister, Lauren Oman. Swish. Lauren Oman, her first points here tonight on a three-pointer, and we're going to have a 30-second timeout. Head coach Tyra Swanson will be back right after this. Mustangs TV.
Smiling is how you share joy and happiness with the world. So when our children needed orthodontic treatment, we wanted them to have the best experience possible, which is why we chose Crystal Orthodontics. The personalized braces and Invisalign treatments fit easily into our active schedules, and the care we received was outstanding and even fun. Their new smiles are amazing, and Crystal Orthodontics definitely earned our trust. There's nothing better than seeing our kids share beaming, confident smiles in all of life's moments.
Back with you here, go right into the replay. That last three-pointer by Lauren Ullman. Did we, it already went through, didn't it? Yeah, we already got it. It's a quick one, only about 6-7 seconds. So, and the Mustangs up by 13, their largest lead of this ball game. Almost a turnover there on the inbound. Great job by Menomonie. This defense has been good tonight. Caused close to 20 turnovers here so far. Open three, banks it in. Wow. Chemnitz, the friendly bank off the glass. Just how she planned it, I'm sure, Storm, right?
No, Jordan.
Oh, can't make the layup. That was an easy lay-in, and hands went right to the head, saying I should have made that after the miss. Driving down the lane, nice scoop lay-in there for Chemnitz, who just banked it in moments ago. She's got 5 in the last 2 possessions, 7 on the game.
Yeah, Jordan would like that look back. Nice little inside out and got to the rim really cleanly. Back screen's not there.
Yeah, Lakeland a little life now. It's the closest they've been in quite a while. Within 8. Mustangs led by double digits at halftime. It's been that way most of this second half. Ullman splits a couple defenders. Too much on this layup. She's had a lot of good looks tonight as Ullman, and she's probably left, I mean, she's already got 16 points, Storm. She's probably left 6 or 8 more on the court as well.
Yep.
Miss off the Lakeland three-point attempt there by Wiechek. Offensive board going to give the Thunderbirds another chance.
Keep working. Pretty good patience right now by Lakeland, looking to get, they're...
I just fumbled the basketball there, not able to receive it.
One more.
And
you got Mary. Mari.
Ramirez can't get it to go down. Loose ball. Going to be to Evenhouse, and then a foul on the Mustangs. Well, every player on the roster right now for Menomonie now has played in the game. Caitlin Dunbar, Hilson has checked in. The only player that hasn't played in uniform here tonight, now in the ball game, the freshman. So Mustangs, you talked about depth a little bit, Storms. Head coach Tyra Swanson showing it tonight. Off the turnover. Here comes Omen. She'll get the ball knocked away on the pass, but regains possession. Lauren Omen wide open in the corner for the three. Can't get it to go. Barfnick to put back. Yep.
Nice follow by Reese right there. Again, just working, right? No one's going to put a body on you. Just keep crashing.
A good double team by the Mustangs, and that will lead to a turnover. Boy, Lakeland now 21 turnovers. We still got 11 minutes of basketball left to play.
Good
Underneath,
find.
Marlette will get it. This is kind of the time. If you're the Mustangs, you can really start to, put the throttle down here. And as we're going to have a timeout by head coach Levi Massey, he's going to try to avoid Mustangs putting the throttle down. We'll be back here on Mustangs TV right after this.
Smiling is how you share joy and happiness with the world. So when our children needed orthodontic treatment, we wanted them to have the best experience possible, which is why we chose Crystal Orthodontics. The personalized braces and Invisalign treatments fit easily into our active schedules, and the care we received was outstanding and even fun. Their new smiles are amazing, and Crystal Orthodontics definitely earned our trust. There's nothing better than seeing our kids share beaming, confident smiles in all of life's moments.
I've been serving the community for 37 years.
25 years.
30 years. Just over 22 years.
Every day, people go to work not only for themselves, but they go to work to help the community and to help the members and businesses in it.
We're not just an internet company. For businesses, we have data center services. We offer home technology solutions. Anything related to technology that might impact your daily life, we can provide it for you.
Back with you here, Mustangs TV, Chad Zutter alongside Storm Harmon. And we got our camera crew here tonight helping out as well. Kate Schofield, Maria Butler.
Little buzz look, looks like 2-on-2.
Coach Tyra Swanson coming out into a different look here defensively to start this possession. Lakeland trying to adjust, and that looked like a travel, sure was.
Good change up there.
I was the only one that saw it, I guess. The guys also, the important ones saw it as well. Turnover is just a struggle here for Lakeland tonight. Inside Barfnick, tough shot. She gets her to go. Wow, great job of using the glass there, Reese Barfnick.
Strong play right there. Those are the type of plays you need from your seniors, right? Just finishing through contact.
Double team and going to cause another turnover. Barfnick with the steal this time. 23 turnovers now for the Thunderbirds. Marlette on the other end takes advantage of it, and this is when the throttle has been stepped on, I would say, at this point, as Barfnick will body up that Lakeland player.
Even with that, that's a minute 20 with Jordan on the bench, and the plus was in our category for Menomonie to be able to get a couple buckets, create a couple turnovers.
Jordan Oman now coming back in. Also back in Rumsauce, who originally is number 4, but like you said, Storm, I think something with the jersey before half here, and so confused me a little bit here. But you know these girls better than I do, so good thing you're here, Storm. I'd be real confused if you weren't.
Good active hands by Emmy there.
Yeah, there's going to be a steal by Oman out top. Lauren, the freshman, layup right side. Yep. And boy, there has been turnovers to buckets consistently here in the second half for Menomonie, and they're pushing the lead almost to 20 as Lakeland able to break the press this time. And Timmerman, the senior, pops in an easy jumper from the baseline. Holman directing the offense. Over to Hilson. Out of the other Omen in the corner. She's going to use her quickness to get by the defender, but a double team will kick out. Omen, 3, near side elbow, no.
Nice board.
Rebound is going to be grabbed there, and then a tie-up, I believe, is good job by Marlette. to just come in from behind and get her hands on the basketball, tie it up. So it'll go back to Menomonie. Officially another turnover here for Lakeland. Now Lakeland, they're nearing some record territory here, Storm, of all the games I've ever done. I think 30 is the most turnovers I've ever seen in a game, but that's hard to forget when you see that many.
Right.
Jumper there inside by Rumsauce off the mark. But yeah, Thunderbirds right now, they're at 24 turnovers. Well, we still got a whole,
I think you're right.
I'm half of the second half coming in here.
I'm trying to remember, but it must be good coaching for me to not remember those nights, because I'm sure they occurred.
Yeah, you want those are the nights you want to forget.
Right, exactly. So
turnover there, Mustangs. Well, we got 8 here tonight.
We're close to 10-second here.
Now, if you cause that many turnovers, then you like to remember that one. Other side, tough jumper. They're kind of fading almost out of bounds by Chemnitz, and off the miss, here come the Mustangs the other way. Entry inside.
One more.
She'll have to kick it out as she's either going to get tied up there. She is. As there was a triple team underneath for the sophomore Rumsauce.
So that's a sophomore getting the ball in the post, and you got your 2 freshmen weak side there. And it's going to be fun to watch their growth as the season goes on, because Maya did her job. She drew the help, and then that ball's got to pop right off of there. But that's partly on the shooters there getting into the window so she can see you also, or using your voice and talking that they know that they got a shooter so they can kick out.
Well, Lakeland, a great job of breaking the press this time. Couldn't make the original shot, but the putback there is up and in by the senior Chemnitz. And we'll have a hockey line change coming in here for the Mustangs shortly. Hilson grabs the loose ball. We got 5 players set to come in here for Menomonie. Holman, top of the key, puts it on the deck, splits a couple defenders. Too much on the layup. Hilson the putback. No, Holman another offensive board. Hilson, jumper, baseline, 15 feet. No, but she'll be fouled and head to the free throw line here. Will Hilson. So our first Bills distributing free throws here in the second half. I see Gracie Miller sent to check in. Emma Marlette, Barfnick as well as Ramirez. Can't see that last number.
Dunbar,
we'll get
Caitlin.
Dunbar, okay. And Caitlin Dunbar coming in. The first free throw missed there by Hilson. So that's all the new players here. Barfnick will check in if Hilson makes this free throw. That one for Bills Distributing is down the hatch.
Again, I think first varsity points for her.
Hilson?
Yep.
There you go. Yeah, as a freshman, yeah. If she didn't score the last game, that would be your first varsity point.
Another nice athlete. Again, Coach Swanson's got to be pretty excited with some of the athletes that are going to be coming through her program.
Entry underneath. Almost a steal there by Dunbar. And underneath, yeah, I was going to say, it seemed like a little bit of body there. Good defense, but probably a little bit too much. Followed Sloan Timmerman, and now Timmerman to the free throw line here for the Thunderbirds. That one up and down here for Sloan. Get that broadcast schedule here up in a moment and kind of tell you what's coming up here for the Mustangs TV broadcasts. Next week will be a busy one. That one is up and down as well. So Sloan Timmerman hits them both. A 13-point lead here for the Mustangs.
Yeah, I think I'm with you a night or two next week.
Yeah,
right?
we got the boys basketball home opener next Tuesday, December 2nd. Wrestling on Thursday. And then the boys back again on the 5th, which is Friday. So Tuesday, Thursday, Friday next week, as Marlette can't make the layup, but or the jumper. The putback by Ramirez also off the mark. And yeah, in the schedule here, it's going to be me and you, Storm, on Tuesday and Friday. That'll be boys.
I think we got the Battle of the Central. That way, Caitlin.
Turnover.
Got help coming. One more pass. There we go.
She'll hit Barfnick right down the center of the lane. And Barfnick will drop it in.
We got the Centrals. We got Lacrosse Central on Tuesday and St. Croix Central on Friday.
Yep, I think you're right. That sounds right. Entry inside, and Marlette will knock it away and get a steal. Well, we're into 26 turnovers now for the Thunderbirds. Underneath, knocked away. And that'll be a turnover back as Gracie Miller just kind of lost the basketball going to the rim. Holman back in. Taking a rest will be Dunbar. Into the front court here comes Chemnitz with the basketball. Kicks it over long three there. Far side, does not draw the iron, and out of bounds is Weedcheck.
Feet got tangled there, I think.
Yeah, look, a little feet tangled there between Ramirez and Jorgensen. Jorgensen was trying to save it, and Ramirez just kind of boxed her out.
Well, even that shows Mari's athleticism, because I would have my 2 front teeth out if that foul would have happened with me. So
that's a good thing you're up here. Yeah, you need those for Thursday this week. That's for sure.
Yeah. Speaking of, what's your favorite side, Chad?
I think I'd probably go mashed potatoes and gravy or cheesy potatoes.
Okay.
One of those two is probably my favorite. Stuffing's up there too.
Yeah, I think I'm a stuffing, but I'm a sweet tooth guy too. But sides, probably stuffing, a good homemade stuffing there.
Off the miss, we got a tie-up. Going to stay to Menomonie, and boy, there's a lot that we miss out on sweet potatoes, and there's marshmallow dishes. The bellies are usually full on Thursday.
I think our household's going a little. We're in charge of the desserts, so I think we got 5 different pies we're doing.
A lot of pumpkin pie, I'm sure. Some apple, cherry, blueberry. Get some French silk pie. That's the good stuff too.
Yep.
And another turnover there, Thunderbirds. The theme continues for Lakeland.
So I know Coach Swanson, she's got a young team here, right? Like, haven't played a ton of varsity minutes, but these are the type of games that you want to see them shut the door. Finish the game off the way that you've kind of played it the entire way. Not let Lakeland back into it, but make good basketball decisions here down the stretch. That's a sign of maturity and playing the game the right way through.
Holman comes up a little short on the 3 attempt. 8 players here for Menomonie tonight have scored. There's a steal by Holman. She's going to give herself an easy bucket. She takes advantage. Holman now with 18 tonight. And another turnover for Lakeland. We're nearing 30. They're at 28.
Good tip, good tip, good tip.
I always say those turnovers unofficial, though. I'm just keeping them manually. So I might have missed one here and there. And underneath, good entry pass there from Weechek to Timmerman. Led her right to the hoop and wasn't able to make it, but Timmerman will head to the free throw line here for a pair.
Really good ball movement for Lakeland there. That ball popped. Timing into the post was really well. The help side defense from Menomonie couldn't get there in time.
First free throw, Timmerman. That'll rattle home. Checking in here for Menomonie. Going to be Rumsauce and Oman, the younger one. Lauren Oman's got 5 tonight. Jordan Oman, the older sister, 18. All knocked out of bounds there, and that's going to stay to Lakeland after the Timmerman free throw miss. 5 minutes to go here in this ball game. Mustangs have led most of it. Lakeland led a little bit early on, 13-7, but since then it's been all Mustangs. Their largest lead, 18 here tonight. Over in the corner, a long 2 comes up short. Mustangs look to push it. They got numbers, get it to Oman in transition. Yep. Oman now with 7.
Push there, way to run the floor.
And there it is, 20-point lead. First time they've led by that much here tonight. Mustangs kind of trying to shut the door here on Lakeland. You just talked about it moments ago. They're storming with good teams. That's, you just don't let the other team think they have a chance to get back in it. And Menomonie's doing a good job of that right now.
Yeah, and it's stacking habits, right? You want to stack habits of good basketball decisions over and over again throughout a game. And the longer you can do that, usually a lot of positive things happen to you throughout the season then.
Yeah, Hilson will check in. Marlette will take a rest. And Thunderbirds Well, they're getting towards those record territories, at least for me personally. 29 turnovers here tonight, Storm. So they're getting, these are the memorable games, at least for a broadcaster. Say, yeah, I did a game where there was more than 30 turnovers by one team, not combined. I mean, I've done games where combined you only have 15.
Oh yeah, we had some stretches there. We had teams that didn't have double-digit turnovers.
Correct.
So just clean basket. Nice drive there.
And Miller with the bucket. 22-point lead now for the Mustangs.
And I think you're seeing, too, the standard of the program that Coach Swanson has. You never like the scoreboard to dictate how you play. From a smart standpoint, from an energy effort standpoint, that scoreboard shouldn't ever dictate what's going on there. We always like to say it dictates kind of the situation that you might be in.
Ullman right there just showing the athleticism, and she's just a speed bullet off that steal, just ran by everybody and got the bucket. We'll take 30 seconds. Mustangs, Stevie.
Smiling is how you share joy and happiness with the world. So when our children needed orthodontic treatment, we wanted them to have the best experience possible, which is why we chose Crystal Orthodontics. The personalized braces and Invisalign treatments fit easily into our active schedules, and the care we received was outstanding and even fun. Their new smiles are amazing, and Crystal Orthodontics definitely earned our trust. There's nothing better than seeing our kids share beaming, confident smiles in all of life's moments.
Back with you here, Mustangs TV. Menomonie in a comfortable lead over Lakeland here with 3.5 to go. And coming up our upcoming broadcast schedule, it'll be next Tuesday. Boys basketball here against La Crosse Central. Next Thursday, it'll be wrestling at home for the boys wrestling. Girls wrestling, a new thing here this year in WIA. Actually, a girls wrestling division, and some of the BRC teams, depending on the numbers, they have their own separate or coach, or it's the boys and girls wrestling team, almost the same coach. Just depends on the numbers. And then Friday we'll have another boys basketball game against St. Croix Central. So we'll have I think there's just a couple conference games before January here for the boys and girls. But you get into that January, February, that's kind of the brunt of the schedule here for conference games for both these boys and girls Mustangs basketball teams. And what is the number now, Storm? Is it 26 you can play?
I think 24.
24, is it? 24.
24
okay.
Plus a playoff game.
Okay, so 24, you're guaranteed at least 25. Or not, I should say guaranteed. You can play that many games in a season. And jumper there, tough one by Evenhouse, can't get it to go. But that's a big reason a lot of these schools play tournaments now. Like Lakeland played that holiday tournament last weekend. I know Menomonie is hosting one this year. With the boys and the girls. I think that's the 29th and 30th.
Correct. It just alleviates gym space, right? Because it's got to be a scheduling nightmare for Mr. Riley trying to schedule all the things that are here. So the tournaments really help alleviate a little bit of that pressure that the gyms have.
Yeah, and that Christmas break's just an ideal time to do it, as Wilson will chuck up a three and knock her down.
All right.
Yeah, and I know players like it more than coaches when you play that many games, because playing games is more fun than practicing. But for coaches, it can be a challenge when if any type scheduling where you have one snow day, you don't get a game, and all of a sudden you got 3 games in a week.
You feel
it can be tough,
especially that second half of a conference schedule for whatever conference you're in. When a team sees you that second time, it just starts to be a little bit more of a grinder, and then you stack a extra game that week. Really challenging.
So Dunbar will come in along with Ramirez. Top on the entry pass for the Thunderbirds, trying to set up something underneath there to Evenhouse, and they'll have to kick it out after she got it in the post. Good defense there by Ramirez. She's playing really good defense and a great job right there. Giving up inches was Ramirez, but I think a little bit more athletic, and Evenhouse was just having a hard time finding her down there. Well, there it is, 31. 31 turnovers now here for Lakeland, and we were just talking off here, Storm. There are not too many games I've been around where that's that many turnovers on one side, and we're getting into the memorable territory for us. Probably one head coach, Levi Massey, wants to not remember.
Yep.
For sure.
Young group there, and again, I think his team's had 3 challenging games out of the gate here with a lot of turnover. They graduated a lot of girls that have had a lot of success and played a lot of minutes, so this is new for a lot of the girls. Especially traveling too. You got a Beaver Dam trip, you got a Menomonie trip. I'm sure they're probably excited for a little home cooking coming their way and going from there.
11 turnovers now for the Mustangs on the other side. Evenhouse off the glass and off the mark. Hilson using her speed down the left side, but Evenhouse will block that shot. Into the corner. Minute 16 remains. Evenhouse jumper off the block, no good. Tap out rebound, going to go to Chemnitz. And a long 3 near side here by Wheatcheck. He'll miss. Underneath, Timmerman will drive and then be fouled. I think they're going to get Dunbar with that one. Timmerman to the free throw line again. So far, she's 3 for 4 tonight. Stay tuned for our post-game show sponsored by Crystal Orthodontics. We're going to wrap up this one as far as final numbers. We'll talk about the upcoming broadcast here and the upcoming schedule here for the Mustangs on both the girls and the boys' side. Sloan Timmerman hits the first one. Second one up and down as well. And here come the Mustangs here to wrap this one up. See if they can run a minute off the clock. They're going to try to go score. We'll see what the defense gives them. Instead, Lakeland gets a steal. Nice act of hands by Jorgensen. Inside, nice pass, and going to the free throw line is going to be Evenhouse. She's followed by Ramirez. So this is going to be first win for the Mustangs here. They lost to Regis last Friday, 73-43. Regis, one of the better teams here in the area. So that was a good challenge here from Menomonie to start. And Menomonie going to get in the win column here tonight.
Yeah, you could tell in that game last week too. So Regis, I think, is number 1 in the state for Division IV. So a very good basketball team. But they had 1 game under their belt already. They played a Ladysmith team. And that was actually a pretty tight game. It being our first game, I think you could see some of the jitters and, these are the bright lights. And again, a really, really good opponent. So all that added in probably reflected a little bit what you saw with the score. And I think nice to see coach them up a little bit here and see some improvement. She's going to be really excited of them taking care of the ball. Thought they really did a nice job coming out the second half, initiating offense, creating better space. And their motors were nonstop, right? It didn't really matter what the game was like. They played really hard tonight, consistently with all the girls that are on the floor.
Yeah, and what I saw tonight, and I didn't really know what to expect coming in this year, they got some depth.
Yep.
So you can play that full court press, and you can bring them in the first half. I think they played 9 players in the first half, and it was a tight game in that first half.
And they'll need that, and I don't know how much size is really going to be a huge factor this year. Rice Lake's big and tall, but I've already gotten to see Eau Claire North Altoona Memorial in person, and just a lot of really nice athletes that they'll put on the floor like us.
Well, we're going to wrap this one up. Again, your final 58-35. Mustangs to defeat Lakeland. We'll be back on the Crystal Orthodontics postgame show.
Smiling is how you share joy and happiness with the world. So when our children needed orthodontic treatment, we wanted them to have the best experience possible, which is why we chose Crystal Orthodontics. The personalized braces and Invisalign treatments fit easily into our active schedules, and the care we received was outstanding and even fun. Their new smiles are amazing, and Crystal Orthodontics definitely earned our trust. There's nothing better than seeing our kids share beaming, confident smiles in all of life's moments.
I've been serving the community for 37 years.
25 years.
30 years. Just over 22 years.
Every day, people go to work not only for themselves, but they go to work to help the community and to help the members and businesses in it.
We're not just an internet company. For businesses, we have data center services. We offer home technology solutions, anything related to technology that might impact your daily life, we can provide it for you.
Back with you here, Mustangs TV, the post-game show sponsored by Christo Orthodontics, and we're going to wrap this one up. Again, your final 58-35, Mustangs defeat Lakeland. Mustangs move to 1-1. Lakeland drops to 0-3 on the season. Let's run down the scores. First, we'll start with the victors, the Menomonie Mustangs. 6 from Gracie Miller. Lauren Oman had 9 all in the second half. 3 from Rumsauce, 4 from Hilson, 2 from Gomez, 8 from Marlette, 18 from Oman, and 8 from Barfnick. Mustangs, 4 of 8 from the free throw line, committed 12 turnovers. For the Lakeland Thunderbirds, 7 from Timmerman. We had 7 from Chemnitz, 2 from, or I should say Savannah Chemnitz, 2 from Britta Chemnitz, 6 from Wiechek, and 12 from Evenhouse. For the Thunderbirds, they were, oh, I missed that, free throws here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 of 7 from the free throw line. And they turned it over 31 times. Definitely the story of the game here. Probably why Menomonie won by such a good margin. Lakeland just really struggled to protect the basketball. A lot of turnovers. And we saw a lot of those turnovers lead to pretty easy buckets here for the Mustangs. Mustangs led 27-17 at half. And I know you got the schedule up there, Storm. Let's see what's coming up here for the Mustangs girls squad next week.
So next week they're going to jump right into conference play on Tuesday. They're at River Falls on the 5th, and then on the 9th, back to a non-conference matchup. They're going to Marshfield. So another road trip before they come back a couple days home before the break. But a nice River Falls team. I think they're really healthy now. They were missing a couple girls last year, well-coached team. So it'll be a nice test to start the conference play for our girls.
Well, next week we're going to have quite a bit here on Mustangs TV. Again, all road games are not on Mustangs TV for the winter sports season, but all home games are. So next week it'll be me and you, Storm, on Tuesday. Boys basketball, I think that's versus Central, Lacrosse Central. And then wrestling on the Thursday. That'll be somebody else on the broadcast here that night. And then, Storm, you and I will be back on the 5th of December. Mustang boys will be hosting St. Croix Central. And we're just getting into it. It'll be a nice season here. I think there's close to 30 to 32 events here on Mustangs TV. Just broadcasted events here for the season. Again, all the JV girls and boys home basketball games are automatically streamed, so you can also watch that. JV and varsity boys hockey also is going to be automatically streamed on Mustangs TV. So there's I won't say every night, but a lot of nights there's something moving here on Mustangs TV. So keep up on the action. Again, thanks to all the sponsors, 24/7 Telecom, Advanced Electrical and Mechanical, Dairy State Bank, Shields, Bills Distributing, and again our post-game, pregame, and halftime sponsor, Christo Orthodontics. Anything to add before we head out here, Storm?
No, I thought a really great jump from game 1 to game 2. Coach Swanson's going to be really excited. I know their team motto is take charge, and those are the type of plays where they're the first to the floor, making that selfless play with an extra pass, taking a charge, so to speak, also. And I think she's got to be pretty happy with what she's seeing early in the season with her girls.
That sounds good. For the thanks to our head coach Tyra Swanson for joining us in the pregame show. Our camera ladies here tonight, Kate Schofield and and Maria Butler, alongside Storm Harmon. I'm Chad Zutter. You've been watching Mustangs TV. Until next time, go Mustangs.